Hi guys, Neil the Grumpy Old Gamer back again with another vlog, and it's now Monday evening, and it's a vlog obviously about, as a lot of you will know, yesterday it was Gfinity, and myself and Dom went down there for the day. It was a long day, but it was absolutely worth it. It was an absolutely brilliant day, and all I'm going to do is give you basically my thoughts on the day, what our experiences were, and hopefully some things for the future, and moving on. The day itself, I mean, from our point of view, it's difficult. Let's say myself, difficult for me to commit an awful lot of time, so I can't go down for the weekend, hence why we had to drive down yesterday morning, so it was an early start. But when we got down there, it was the actual venue is superb, easily accessed, really easily accessed. So even, basically with my thought in my mind of how far into central London I had to go or whatever, really easily accessible, even for driving. Parking wasn't too far away at all. Parking was reasonably priced. So from a venue point of view, really good. Met an awful lot of people. I'm not going to be able to name everybody, so I apologise, guys, and I'm not going to be able to thank everybody for the day, but we got there just as Epsilon were warming up against for Optic. So Martin Wyatt, who I can't thank enough for the day. We actually met Martin as we were walking in, and he was gracious enough to show us round to the COD stage, and we went and found a spot to watch the match from. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any seats because, as you all know, it was absolutely packed, and obviously with a lot of Optic fans, which I'll come on to in a minute. It was good. So we managed to find a spot to watch from. Managed to hook up with Buzz from Zenix Gaming, who I've known for a long time, who actually did my Grumpy Old Gamer logo for me. So stood with him and watched the Optic match, and that was just immense. It was such a good match. It was really good to see Epsilon put one over on Optic again and quieten the fans down. I know Optic have got a lot of fans, and I know I might be a bit old school in saying this, but at the end of the day, Epsilon are the home team. They're the UK team. I don't, personally speaking, I might get a bit of hate for this, I don't know. I don't understand why people are following Optic. I know they've got a great fan base, and they're great for the community, and they're a great team. Don't get me wrong. Not hitting on them for that at all. Brilliant. But I don't get why English fans would support them over Epsilon. I really don't. And it got to me a little bit. And when Epsilon beat them, I was absolutely over the moon. No more cliches for this vlog. Over the moon that the guys did it, and they deserved it. They really did. So we got that out of the way, and it was just a case then of exploring. Now, there was so much to see. We watched a lot of the FIFA Stage. Obviously, again, Epsilon representation there with Vince and Brian and Danny. Obviously, Vince going on to win it, which was superb. Met Zeke, the coach, and all the guys. Dom managed to get a photo with Vince, which is what he wanted. Vince is his favourite, so again, I apologise to the guys. Can't single any one of them out, but he had his photo taken with Vince, which was nice. And the FIFA stage is really good. Saw a couple of the guys running that Dominic Mover. I'd said to him I was going to go down. I'd also told Mover that it was going to be an Epsilon event, and he didn't believe me, but I'll turn him into an Epsilon supporter sooner or later. The FIFA stage was really good. Unfortunately, didn't get to see the Vince Bryan final because obviously it was delayed. It was really good. It was then just a case of catching all the COD matches we wanted to catch, obviously the Epsilon ones, and just catching everything else and seeing everybody. And it was just the way it was set up with the 4 screens was just superb. And I really couldn't picture. I was saying to a lot of people, I couldn't picture how it was going to be set up. But the way it was set up worked really well, and with all the other little bits and pieces around, the sort of Xbox Ones running, Extreme Gaming being there, Lime being there, there was enough there to actually keep it interesting enough all the way through. So it was good. It was good. Really enjoyed the setup, enjoyed everything about it, and basically now we basically just had to pick and choose our times and what we actually wanted to watch, because there was just so much to take in. So that was really good. I enjoyed it. Sad that Epsilon lost in the final. They smashed FaZe. The Optic was probably my highlight, but the FaZe one ran it close. We managed to get seats high up for that, and that was good. It was really good. But with hindsight, we were on our way up the motorway when the final was being played, and as I say, with hindsight, it sounds like it could have been different, but what it is what it is, and the lads did incredibly well to finish runners up. Massive congratulations to the lads. It was a really good event for them, and shows that they can match up to the best in the US. Just going back to thanking Martin Wyatt and Paul from Gfinity. Obviously, me and Paul go way back, but the way those guys, all the guys who run Gfinity, have got it processing now for the live events, the online, they're going in the right direction. I know a lot of people have doubts about that, but they want to make esports accessible for everyone. And I encourage everybody to get signed up on the Gfinity website, because, as I said to Martin, if old timers like me and my doubles partner Munch can get signed up and get involved, then anybody can. You've got to get involved, guys. If you don't get involved, then there's no point sitting on your backside moaning about it. Get signed up, get involved, because that's what it's there for. And basically just go on to say that we had a really nice backstage tour with Martin. Dom got took round, met Crim6, TP and Aches from EG, had a photo with them, met Chris Puckett as he was having his makeup done, and very kindly gave us a photo opportunity with him. And then we got to go into the backstage area behind the big screens, which was, to see the amount of work that was going in behind there, with the people who were working in really hard behind the scenes, which obviously nobody really sees. So fair play to those guys. They were working so hard behind there, and obviously their hard work paid off, because it was a fantastic event. So that's really about it. I'm just glad I got to see as many people as I did down there. I was rather hoping to see people who I hadn't met before, obviously with iSeries and EGL that I've been to, albeit different events. I'd met a lot of the people who I wanted to meet at those events. However, I'm just quickly trying to think of people who I met for the first time here. Matt Smith, Chewy, met him, wanted to meet him for a while, never managed to hook up and met Chewy, so that was nice. Who else? Buzz I've mentioned. Mover, who I hadn't met before. Can't remember anybody else. There's got to be more. So it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Sad we missed the final, but there'll always be other times. And what a fantastic event. And I think everybody should throw their support behind Gfinity, because as I've said on Twitter, it can only get better. They'll learn from things that they could do better. They'll enhance on the things that work this time. So it can only grow from here. So congratulations to Gfinity on a great event, and hopefully things will progress, and we'll have more. So that's that. The only other thing I wanted to touch on is something for Nismotech that obviously you guys are aware that I'm involved with. Nismotech have something big on the horizon. We'll reveal more about it soon, but you really do need to stay tuned, because it is something that everybody's going to want to be involved with. If you don't want to be involved with it, you'd be a bit daft, really. So keep your eyes out. There's big things coming on the Nismotech horizon right now. So that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. It was a fantastic day yesterday. I hope you all enjoyed it, everybody who went to Gfinity. To G3. Give me your thoughts about it. Leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about G3. Or you can contact me on Twitter and let me know. No problem either way on that. So that's about it really. So I'll hopefully do another vlog soon. But for the meantime, this is Neil the Grumpy Old Gamer saying thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a sub if you want. give me a shout on Twitter. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.